Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. It is the end of the weekend. Didn't have anything special planned for today. I was thinking of maybe doing something with Library of Runa, but I couldn't come up with anything short notice. So maybe we'll save Library of Runa for next week. But yeah, I was thinking it's been a bit since we did Library of Runa. I was gonna do something today with Library of Runa, but I couldn't think of anything. Like, maybe I was gonna do some mods. That might have been fun. Like, just pick like 50 mods and just download it and play Library of Runa and figure it out. But save that for later. So, said we're continuing the Mirror Dungeon. So, what are those in the thumbnail? That's the new one of the new events, which we're gonna definitely try. We've had it once, but I didn't get the gift. So, what about the surprise? I have decided to hold off until after Walpurgis. It would have been a potential today, but because we didn't get to play much Limbus, we literally didn't get to play Limbus on Friday and Saturday. So we only had one day to play the new Mirror Dungeon, which was on Thursday when it came out. And we did 3 runs. Right? So I was tempted to do the game, but then I was like, I haven't really played much MD today, like, recently. So I was like, I want to play Mirror Dungeon. So we still have 4 plus gifts, I think, to get. Also, by the way, guys, just letting you all know, if you guys are up to date with what do you call it? If you guys are up to date with your daily logins, right? You will have your ID uptie module now. So your takeoff module ID uptie. I'm gonna search. I think they're bugged right now. The Curse and Bless gifts are bugged until next week. So we're just gonna wait until superstition. It's coming. What is the most anticipated thing in the roadmap for me? Oh, it's gotta be the new game mode. I think the new game mode is my most anticipated. I'm super excited about that. And maybe the new game mode and the super Innovalo bosses. I'm not sure what to call them, but like the super boss. I'll just call it like a super boss. That I'm very excited for that. Oh, and also like all the Mirror Dungeon changes. So yeah, guys, it is the 4th day of the anniversary. ID uptie module. Very good. God, can I just say, I still can't get over how nice this UI is. I am really, like, look, it even works with, like, the settings and stuff. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really nice. I'm really digging this, dark mode. By the way, I have multiple times went to go to my inventory and I kept doing this. I was like, oh, let me open up my inventory. Oh, fuck, I opened the mail. Yeah, let me show you guys. Oh, so we're gonna be doing a few things before we start. Number one, if I go to my inventory, we go to basics. You see I have 370 thread. I thought I was the only one. No, I think everyone's been doing it. I literally just did it again by accident. It's better. It's way better down here. I'm so used to going up here. Okay, so we have a lot of thread, right? Very nari, right? We're very nari. I am actually going to be using all my thread here because we have this uptime module. So we have warp, right? We have warp. I have an uptime module. And I have this, the identity takeoff ticket the 3, which also gives it a tier 4. So, for warp, the 2 identities, which will obviously be Ryoshu and Mersault, I could just use these on. So, I don't need my thread. And then you're gonna be like, oh, but what about the WoW ego? Well, that's alright, because the next thing here is gonna be the WoW, which should be on, I think, Thursday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, well, it's gonna be a little bit before we can, use it. But it's there, so we will eventually get it. So, let's do some ego. Thread spin. Is it WoW? It's he. Oh, that's true. I mean, do I actually... I mean, I'll have enough thread. It's not a big deal. What about the skins? Well, I'm gonna get skins through the game mode. I forgot it's a he. Yeah. No. You guys are right. My bad. Well, how much is it to up-tie a he? Actually, I could just... Actually, you know what? I can check. I have he's. We go here. He's not that bad, right? Upside 4 is 150, and then I think it's like 100. Or upside... It's like 60, 80, 150? I don't remember. I'm gonna look on limbuscompany.gg. Thread spin. Okay, to thread spin a he, it is 260 thread plus 100 cinder shards. I'll have enough thread by then. That's fine. 260 thread. If I use all my thread... I just fucking did it again, dude. I just fucking did it again. I clicked the fucking mail. Ah! So 260 and you get 50 something. I think 52 per day. That's 150 plus 70. That'll be 220. Yeah, I'll have enough. Yeah, I'll be fine. No mail in storage. Ultra instinct. It's good. It's fine. I'm just gonna remember that the button's down here now. It's so much better. It's genuinely so much better that the button is down here. Okay. I guess I'll save this WoW module then for a WoW. That would make sense. Damn, I got a lot. Damn, hold on. Damn, I got so many boxes. Guys, I think I might use all my boxes to get skins. I think that's the strat. I think I found my endgame. Obviously, I want to keep all my boxes here for, like, standard fare units, but, like, I'm just gonna get pretty. What level's my pass? 393. There we go. How do I have 2,100 crates? You know. I'm a little bit up in the pass. I need them, please. I'm greedy. Hello. So. What are we doing? Right, egos. Guys, I would like to thread spin some ego today. Is this actually... I don't think this changes if I do anything, right? No, it doesn't. So, guys, if we do some mathematics... I'm very close. I think I'm like 100 XP. I'm like 1 mirror dungeon off leveling, I think. So we have, what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 egos left to thread spin 4. But I want to kind of even out the egos between characters. So Yi-sung's got 2, Faust has 3, Donkey has 4. No, I haven't thread spin. I'm down to the last 35 ego in the game to thread spin. Fluid Sack's last. This is the last one I'm thread spinning. So out of all the characters, right? I think the people who have... What are we going to be running? We're going to be doing 2 runs today. Because I want to do a Blood-fiend run to get the tier 4 fusion. And then we're going to be doing a Sin pack run because I want to get the Sin affinity pack. Hello, Paul, not being... Well, the thing is, it's like, I don't usually use ego to, like... I don't usually charge ego a lot. Like, it's good. Like, this is a good ego. I don't usually use it. But, okay. The sinners that have the most ego are Don Quixote, Hong Lu, Heathcliff, and Outis. I can do 2 he or 2... Oh. 2 he... Or can I do 3 Teth? 130, 230... No, I can't do 3 Teth. Maybe I do 3 Teth, though. If I get, like, 30 sharp, like, threads... I could do... No, we'll just do 2 Ego. So we're gonna pick 2 Ego. Hextale Faust. I think Hextale Faust is really good. I have it before. We can't do Dawn. I have no shards. So Dawn is unfortunately gonna have to wait till Warp. I'm sorry, my little creature. So Dawn is inaccessible. We have Honglu, Heathcliff, and Outis. What would I like from any of these? So they get shards? No, I don't want to rush. Do you know how much gambling I'm gonna be doing for Wulp? Guys, I don't need to use my crates. I'm just gonna be pulling on Wulp chat. Yeah, but okay, but hear me out. Why would I force shards when I'm gonna gamble on Thursday anyway? Like, I'm gonna be pulling. There's no point me using my shards. I was thinking of Dimension Shredder too. Dimension Shredder gives attack weight, which is nice. And Dimensional Fruit is always good. Plus fragile. Then there's also Cavernous Wailing, which probably has the most numerical benefit. But aren't I rich? No. I'm rich in assets. Okay? I'm rich in assets, but not in actual physicality. So, Cavernous Wailing is, like, probably the best one in terms of numerics. Because, like, we get a bazillion more numerical values here. And also more count, which is very nice. Yeah, I own everything in the game. Yeah. It has taken me, like, 2.5 years of effort, though. So, like, you know, I'm just saying. Also, there's, like, a sleeper pick with Effervescent Corrosion. Which does do 2 glide... Dude, Effervescent Corrosion, guys, is kind of cook. I'm not gonna lie to you. This... Does this get upgraded? No. Imagine if this was divided by 2. Holy shit. Imagine if this was Inflict Rupture Count divided by 2. I mean, this is still good. Because you can get, what, 7 attack... We have 7 allies. You get 2... Technically 2. Yeah, you get 2 count plus 1 on 3 characters. It's not bad. This is like a potential... like, I don't really use this Ego that much. I kind of want to use this Ego more. Yeah, like, unironically, I kind of want to use it more. And then we also have Rosette Desire, which... I mean... I don't think I'm going to be doing it for now. But I don't usually use this a lot. I prefer Ishmael's one, which I already have that third spin for. But remember, we have 2 other options. Then we have Outis. Okay, we have Outis. The problem with Outis is that, like, she has, like, so much good everything. And then we have Heathcliff. I probably should do Heathcliff. I haven't done a Heathcliff Ego in a while. So... What was the first ever 3-star identity pool? I can actually show you. So, fun fact, chat, if you click all identities, and then you click the recent tab here, and then you click recent arrow up, it actually shows you all of the pulls you've ever done in your life. And as you can see, the first 10 pull I ever got was, except She Ishmael, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, probably not all of this exactly, but, this is the, what do you call it? I think the manager banner is cheaper. So Arcorp Heathcliff was the first 3-star I ever got. Then it was One Who Grips. Then it was Spice Bush. Then it was Magic Bullet. Because this was during, this was just before Walpurgis. So. But yeah, dude, Rabbit Heathcliff was my go, dude. He was, I think, my first upside 4. I got LCP dupes. I got a bunch of LCB. Ah. But yeah, this was right before Walpurgis. I think it was like a week before Walpurgis. I mean, the order is right. I mean, yeah, that's why it's recent. It's not exactly 1-to-1, but this is the first 3-star I got. These were the first 3 stars I had. 100%. So... As you can see, not a fucking bad 3-star order, you know what I'm saying? And then I was in Walpurgis. Then we had... And then the Twin Hook was the first character I Twin Hook was the first character I sharded. So Pirate Gregor was my first shard. And then these were all my first pulls. And then obviously I started pulling on the Sync banner. So that's where I got Sinclair from. Ooh. Yep. Where's Barber? The OG. So, I am thinking I do Heathcliff. Love you, Pablo. Lamantula and Gregor. On Barber. So, I'm honestly thinking... Like, Fell Bullet is a potential. I kind of fuck with Fell Bullet. It does get more crit damage. And he does actually get more ammo per encounter. So I actually... And I by the way, I actually think this is a really strong ego. Like, this does a lot of damage, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. No meme. It's either that or AEDD, but high key, I also kind of want asymmetrical because I think it gives you more. Yeah, asymmetrical gives you more tremor count. So, but I think I might do Fell Bullet. Yeah, because this gives attack weight. I'd rather give. I want to get numerical values. Yeah, so asymmetrical is pretty good. Like asymmetrical is not a bad ego at all. The thing is, it's like. Heathcliff only has 2 tremor identities, which is Weefy and his base form, right? And this is like a very unique gimmick where it's like you give yourself tremor count and that makes you better, which is kind of fire. Like, this is really cool. I like this, man. This is a unique ego, right? Like, you gain tremor count, and then if you sloth res, you've got Sun Shower. No, Sun Shower doesn't count. Sun Shower, Tremor Burst does not count, unfortunately, to, the thing. But the thing is, like, you don't even need to use this in a Tremor team. I know it sounds stupid, but, like... You know. You can just do it for the speed, and if you have a Tremor Burst, which obviously Sun Shower Heathcliff does. So this is a Sun Shower Heathcliff upscale, if you wanted to be honest with you. Sun Shower Heathcliff upscale, where he gets fragile from his tremor bursts, which would kind of be funny. But yeah, not bad. Not a bad ego, but I think I'll do Fell Bullet. Honestly, the fact... Ugh, excuse me. How much damage increases this? Damn, it goes from 70% to 105? It's a self buff, yeah. Pretty much, he gets tremor count on himself, and the way it works... is whenever he uses, like, whenever he inflicts potency or count, I think, is it potency or count or just potency? I think it's whenever he just inflicts potency. No, it is. Consume count on self to inflict 1 more potency or count when inflicting them with his unit skills or coins. Like, that's a goated effect. That just makes you just +1 on everything. And you can gain up to 20 per turn if you sloth res. So it's 4 plus highest res. So if you have a sloth res of 7, including that, that'd be 11 count on yourself. Which means you have 11 instances of inflicting +1 everything. That's kind of goated. Rabbit Heath. Yeah, this is a Rabbit Heath upscale because it gives it max speed. Like, this is a great ego. We'll do Fell Bullet. Fell Bullet gives a 100% buff to this, and I think inflicts more bleed. And also, 3 ammo per encounter is not bad at all. Where's the count? What do you mean? The count in the ego? That's right here. Consume tremor count to inflict 1 more potency or count when inflicting them with this unit's skill or coin or effect. That also includes this ego, by the way. So if you have asymmetrical inertia, right, and then you use asymmetrical inertia, you will also inflict more tremor or tremor count. What happens if he runs out of ammo? What? Like on count self? You get it from the ego. That's how it works. Gain highest resin tremor count. If it is a sloth resin, trigger amplitude on tremor self. If you use this once on a sloth res, which is very easy to do, you get 11 instances of infliction. That is like multiple turns. That's like 3 turns. So 1 asymmetrical inertia gives you 3 turns of tremor inflictions. Is Outis going to be middle nurse father? Yes. How we're just talking about things. We're just talking about I'm just doing some thread spins. So yeah, that's pretty good. I kind of want to thread spin it now just to prove the haters wrong. What if bubble though? Boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right, we have thread spin 4. So that puts Heathcliff down to 3. And now we have 2 more characters. We can do Honkshnu or we can do Outism. Now, Outism... Jesus. Outism has, like, pretty much good everything. Like, there's not a single bad Outis thing. Well, there's not a single unfavorable Outis ego. Honglu, I'm torn between Cavernous and Dim. I kind of want Dim. But Outism, I think in order of what I would like, Sunshower number 1. Because Sunshower, like, look how much value you get from Sunshower. First of all, who decided that Outis would get 7 poise count? Okay? Who decided that? Who decided that she's gonna get 7 poise count for free? Not to mention, her corrosion is... Look at this. Every since spends lamp. Can you tell me how his kit works? If you he generates lamp via gloom resin. His lamp inflicts a unique sinking effect, panic type on the target, which makes them take more base attack damage from skills, depending on the burn or sinking on them. He's a sinking burn unit. And he really, really likes killing people with the dazzle effect, which you get from... If you block, you also inflict it on the same second turn. She gets poison passive. Like this is fucking why is it just so like she's just cracked? Like I think I have to up for this. This just turns every identity into a poise identity. Pretty much. Like kind of crazy, no? I think I'm gonna do it. We gotta do it, man. Free Outism. 10 upscale Ebony. I will do up. I think the next round of Egos chat will do Ebony, and maybe asymmetrical. I think that's what we'll do. But for now, I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. How much thread do I have left? 110. Damn, I had a lot more than I thought. That's good. Okay. So, guys, let me show y'all the mirror dungeon, also jump scare. Okay. So, if we have a little looky in the bookie, compendium, we have this wheel, which I know is from the gambling event, which is why you can see at the bottom here, Kim Ji-hoon, give me the gamble event. I am summoning Kim Ji-hoon, like Kratos to Zeus. We have this bundle of wire, which I know is from the Sin Affinity packs at floor 5. Okay. We have this, which is the Blood-fiend tier 5, Blood-fiend fusion, which we have to get from obviously tier 5 fusion. We have to go to Blood-fiends. Then we have the Squeak. I don't know. I assume this is Heathcliff's 100-ton hammer. I don't actually know. Yeah, we saw the event, but we didn't get the ego gift. We gambled for the money. So we did the gamble, which was fun, but I want to get the gift next. So, and then we also have this tremor hammer, which is from the Valencina, well, from the Lucio pack, I should say. Textbook. And then these are the curse gifts, which are bugged right now, so we're not going to bother with them. So, as I've said, guys, don't tell me what they do, because I don't want to know. But I think we're going to do Blood-fiends first. We'll do Blood-fiends first, see if we can get the event, and then do the fusion, because the fusion's the hardest part, and then after that we'll do a Sin Affinity pack, and do this. What pack gives the gifts to the Prescript? It is the Unsevering. So I actually show it here real quick. I can actually just show y'all, which makes my life a lot easier. I don't know why I didn't do that at first. So textbook, as you can see, gives the hammer and the tie. And then we have the blade and artwork. It gives the canvas, ring stuff, the spider web, which is fucking goated, by the way, and the someone blade. Then we have the unsevering, which gives the device and the prescript flowers. All really fucking good, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bleed stuff is very easy. The hardest thing is getting the mask, which is a tier 4. So we need, yeah, we just need to play bleed. This is all bleed, so. Okay. Yeah, Blood-fiends then. We're just gonna do strictly Blood-fiends. We won't add another person. We won't add another person to the team. Make it a bit more. Make it a bit more fun, you know. Make it a little bit more harder on myself. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. I'm not missing any Blood-fiends, am I? No. All right. Can I use Oryoshu? Maybe. No 16? Yeah, no, we're not level 16. I haven't decided what I'm doing for levels yet. Oh yeah, we're gonna pick support units, chat, but I'm just gonna use them in battle. What do I think about the new UI? I like it. I'm a big fan. Is to ally death after all? Well, they actually changed it, so it's buffed now. It doesn't strictly focus on killing allies anymore. In fact, I can show you. It is now just a general Blood-fiend gift. Actually, I have to do it through here. That will show it off. Where are you? Down here somewhere. Flask. Like I passed it already. I can't wait till they add sorting, bro. I'm so fucking ass at like squinting my eyes and trying to find this shit. Yeah, this might be faster if I just did the run, bro. Ah, found it. Okay. So on enemy kill, increase blood feast, and then turn on if an ally has been defeated or allies gain attack power up. So the most important part is the extra blood feast on enemy kill. So very good. All right. Let's add some backup sinners. Okay, what would we like? You know what? Let's get N-Corp Song. Pequod. Let's get Pequod. Or some more bleed, because we can always get poise. Let us get... Indexed Foul, who's very mal. Let's pick... Chef for the healing. More healing is good. Let's go with... I always go Hook. But let's go Kurokomo for some more bleed and potency. And the Heathcliff. Kurokomo is a pretty good one. Yeah, sure, with the Kurokomo. Chief Oust. You guys want Chief Oust? Isn't it like pierce damage? It's pierce damage, right? Yeah. Okay. Chief Oust. I can do... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that. What if I did Rien? Your 5% with slash, pierce, blunt attacks that are used for the first time by any ally each turn. Yeah, you know what? I'll put index. Let's put index in here as well. Fuck it. He's got permanent bonus anyway. Heathcliff. We could go... Unfortunately, nails won't work. Could always do just Kurokomo. Quad gives us bleed. That's sinking damage. Blunt damage. SP. This is Envy Res, right? I mean, I could Envy Res on this team. You know what? I want Ishmael. Give me Ishmael. I can Envy Res, right? Envy. Envy. Actually, can I? Do I have Envy on this team? 1, 2. Yeah, that's good enough, because we have 5 units. It's fine. Sinclair! What do you want? N-Corp? Who will have the least SP on this team? I don't really know. Middle's blunt buff, right? That's defense. Ren. We need pride res. I mean, we could pride on this team. But that's offensive skill. That's a lot more rarer. What about... Sync's also pride, right? Yeah. Twema. What about Deviat? This goes Y. Let's go Y. Yeah, we'll do West. We'll do... He gives haste. It's actually such a good passive. That's going to be given to Gregor, because he's always the slowest. Well, Gregor will always have the lowest HP. You know. I'm only going to put Ego on the characters I need. So I'll put Yearning here. Red Sheet, why not? Lifetime Stew. For the Stew Gaming. Screw Loose Wallop Capote into Yearning. Sanguine into Hex Snail into Rhyme Shank. Wow, daring today, aren't we, manager? Sunyata into Holiday because it's kind of funny. Lines. Garnethorns. Christmas. Lantern. Beautiful. Feeling amazing, one might dare say. Okay, let's go. Okay. So, we are going for... what's the word? What do we want? I've tried out the new Interstellar Traveler. I have not tried out the new Perfected Possibility. So I think I'd like to try the new Perfected Possibility out. Which gives you... essentially free... vestiges now. So if you max it out, you get a Dark, which is tier 1, tier 2, and I think a tier 3 vestige. And then I get my tier 3s. Yeah, we'll do this. It is 180. Quite a lot. But I have 120 on me. So if I'm going to do 180, 200... I mean, I'd like to boost this up if I could. That's 250 already. Quite expensive. Quite expensive for tier 3 gifts. No? I'll do it. I'm not greedy. We'll do 1 refresh. I mean, I don't need, like... Surely I don't need... That'll be plus 2 theme packs, so that's pretty good. That is 200, and I want to go no more than 250... Was that 240? 240. Or... Yeah. Yeah. Grab this. 250. 180. 200. 230. 240. 250. Alright, 250. Going. Bleed. I would like wound collect. JK. Actually, I'll go with little and wound because we can always get ore from Spiral if we fight him floor 1. Refuse. True. Okay. Let's go. First floor. I'm looking for any of the tier 1s that would be nice. I could also go with maggots. I wouldn't mind that. Ah. We can go to be pierced. I mean, to be pierced looking kind of juicy right now. We can get sticky into layered. And I kind of like that. Plus it's pierce. We can get hammer potentially. Not bad idea. Not a bad idea. We could go outskirts to get the contained maggots, which would be nice for my bleed team, but we are playing MD bleed, so count is not really a problem. Ebony is also good. Let's go with Pierce. We're going to spice things up a little bit. We can't always be taking the same stuff. Sanguine, Blood into Knife. Good picks. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that you could refresh with Starlight now, chat. Isn't that crazy? Ola. Not the worst. Double event. Can we get an Abno? We did get a Abno. Not the one I was looking for. I'm actually going to go with Rupture here. Because it will be useful. How many do you need, sweetheart? 3. You need 2 coins. One only needs 1. I'll take this. Nice. Because we have 3 Rupture identities. Did you not just restart? I mean, I guess. I don't know. Faust. Let's grab Faust. So I do not know what the spawn conditions. What do I need? Normals. Ooh. No one's really got a good pick here. We're just gonna have to. Prescript? No, no prescript. We got healed, but no Faust acquired, which is very unfortunate. There we go. But yeah, so I guess the reason why you wouldn't want to restart instead is because that's a. I don't know. Is it random every time? Might be selected. I'm gonna try and find the roulette. Yeah, if we can. Would be nice. Would be very epic indeed, in fact. This gives me hard blood, right? Yes. Do highest resin. Beautiful. So we found it once, we did it once. Which is very good. Nice stagger. And we did triple gambling. So we did triple gambling. What's the chance? I don't know. So we did triple gambling, which was... we did win. We actually won the event and got 700 costs. Why didn't I put an N-Corp Faust? Because everyone wanted cheap Faust. Also, N-Corp Faust isn't really that needed when we have, like, Mirror Dungeon, because we're always going to be at full SP. So... yeah. For now, send them in. Luckily for us, the fusion is very easy. We just have to actually go to the right pack on the 5th floor. Which should be also easy. Nice. And nice. Bam. Bam, bam. Once we also get... We could also do... Can we do line 5 on floor 4? I don't think so. I was going to say, I wouldn't mind going for the new line 5 pack, but we might have to wait until Infinite comes out next week. You got lucky chance at 80, 70, 60. Okay, so we got lucky then, which is good. So now that I've seen that, it's like, okay, well now I know what that gives me, so I can like, I'm prepped to, I'm like focused for the gift now. So now I know like the alterations, the alternatations. Because if you need money, man, like do the gamble. It'd be worth. No stagger, unfortunate. Lob. Hey, Gregor gets staggered? Gregor, is that a roach downscale? Not all bad, buddy. Ah, it's alright, buddy. You can do that. At least say Abno or enemy in the MD. Carmilla Blood-fiends? Those guys are fucking assholes. Either Carmilla Blood-fiends or the ring. Dude, the ring Weepy are kind of fucking assholes. Get 1,000 starlight. That would be a lot. Do I think that that has spiders, member? Probably Lucio. I think Albino would be last. As apprentices. I have a feeling that Albino would be last as an apprentice. We'll probably get Lucio first. But Nurse Father? We might get... Callisto. I don't know. I have a feeling. This is good. Very nice. This is whatever. This is very good. Okay, hold on. Big fan of this. Big fans of all of this. Oh yeah, look at that, boob. 1, 2, and 3, baby. You combine this with the guaranteed 50% increase. You're gonna be making money moves. There you go. Am I doing any? No. No. I just need the tier 2 fusions now in tier 1. So free refresh. Oh, they gave me Yearning Mercala. I gotta try now for it. Yes, dude. W gambling, guys. Always gamble. Hello. I do not have Heim. Okay, I need Heim. Damn, look at that, man. Stacked as fuck shop, bro. In spoilers, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. Hello, Mr. Ferryman. You want to do that? Yeah, do that. I'm rigging the shop again. I just love rigging the shop. Get out of here, buddy. Boom, boom. Give me my blood for the family. Need your blood. Boop. Nice. That is a lot of juicy blood feast. Thank you so much. Yoink. Children are gonna love this. And break that too. Oh, look at that. So much Blood Feast. So full of Blood Feast. Bump, bump. Bang, bang. Very nice. Yes. 999 lead. Yum, yum. Delicious, delicious. We are gaining stacks. It'll be so awesome. I can't wait when we get to do this with the Ryoshu seasonal, where we're going to get the past and future stacks. It's going to be really fun. There we go. It's over. We've lost. Just accept defeat. It's done. Boop. Go, my Sancho! La Mancha Land! And boop. Actually lived. I'm actually surprised. There you go. So it's, if you guys didn't know, the Ryoshu seasonal is gonna work kind of like La Mancha Land Dawn. What is my opinion on the upcoming Scorch team should consider of? Scorch Tremor. Probably Double Thumb would help. Then the apprentices, so, like genuinely, it's gonna be like Double Thumb. It's gonna be a thumb team. It's just Double Thumb, and then it's gonna be the apprentice, like the thumb apprentice, and it's gonna be the thumb nurse father. That's already 4 out of the 7 identities. Then you can do like one good unit with like burn count, like consistent burn count. So you could do like Liu Roja, and then you can do. Because, yeah, Liu Roja will, like, do all the burn, or you can do, like, middle. But I don't think it'll have envy. You should have alternate skills. It specifically said that she will have enhanced attacks based on the Nurse Fathers. What is this? What do we want here? We could get Squalidity, but I'm not really that bothered for Squalidity. Let's refresh. I do see Hell's Chicken, but I refuse. We're not going there. Kaleidoscope. I do see. And I think I will go there. And I get the nail too. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, you can do fire. Yeah, well, yeah, 4 thumbs. Assuming that Gregor isn't one of the Nurse Fathers. I mean, or assuming Gregor isn't one of the apprentices / Nurse Fathers, but I don't think so. Yeah, and if you also use a T Corp ID, you can get the. It's really like the thing is combining Time Moratorium with Tremor Scorch or Tremor Hemorrhage is really fucking cool because you just add it onto the damage, which I think is really sick. Wait, Mersault lost? What the fuck happened to him? He lost his hands with his second Hohenheim. That is true. Yes, Barber is the official poster Limbus anime. Haters do not want to see a girl boss winning. Okay? Haters do not want to see a queen win. Oop. That go? I can stagger this. Yeah. Good kill, actually? Good kill. Good. Oh, my Roja. More. What do people have an issue with Barber? It says that she plays differently compared to the other Blood-fiends. She is much more like selfish. She is the most selfish Blood-fiend. Next to like Dawn. That is pretty much like it. She like really wants it, and all she does to the team, like her purpose on the team is just more attack weight. The gluttony defense skill. True. I think the gluttony defense skill is very funny. But if you had to ask me what like Barbara's gimmick is, I would say her gimmick is clashing. Clashing and attack weight. Because like if you apply the Barber to if you apply the blade to the enemy, like she does a lot. She has a lot of hidden, like, hold on, like I'll show you. She has a lot of minor buffs that like all add up. But you have to obviously work with it, right? She is much more ooh. Good middle. This is good. I'll take levels. Give me some levels. Oop, oop. So, the Barber, first of all, her skill 1 really likes you to have sewing target, right? So, you only get sewing target from skill 2. Like sewing target. So, her S1 is only neutral if you have the sewing target. Okay, so fair enough. You have to have this. So, that's that. Otherwise, the skill 1 is just very, very basic. The skill 2 is probably like her best skill. The amount of bleed potency she inflicts is crazy. Look at that. She inflicts 6 bleed potency, which is kind of nuts. But as you can see, no bleed count there. But her sewing target is a buff. So 10% more damage for every bleed on target. And then her skill 3 is like her biggest move, where she gets fat attack weight. Fat attack weight. So she gets 3 attack weight. Oh, plus 2 attack weight. A bazillion by like 2 clash. And then this part here, which is like the 4th coin, having a 120% modifier plus the 10% from sewing target. And the whole idea with Blood-fiend Outis, right, is that when you kill with this skill, right? If you kill with this skill, you gain Blood Feast. So the purpose is she can actually get you Blood Feast back really quickly. Right? Because as you can see, attack end, if target is killed, you get 20 Blood Feast. And then regain half the scissors. This is per target killed. This is once. This is not once, right here. So every target she kills, you get 20 Blood Feast back. So she kind of like, boop. And then also, if your target is sewing target, you get an extra 20 more Blood Feast on there. So she gets a lot of Blood Feast back. And she kind of snowballs. Also, she does, yeah, the skill 2 is really good for, obviously, manager. Yeah, so if you're hitting 3 targets, you get 60, and then if it's a sewing target, you get 80 Blood Feast back for this. So, yeah. You can potentially get up to 80, and obviously in a long fight, it's very good. They do not decay. No. The only one that decays is Mersault. So Mersault is the only one that decays, but only if you do not Lust Res. So his Hard Blood Armor, he has the lowest stack, so he has 5 stacks. And every time you attack with this skill, you will lose a stack. But if you Lust Res, you do not lose a stack. And yeah, and the biggest thing besides that is her counter. Like, her counter has 1 bleed count, which is it's neutral. She also has a lot of coin power. It's a bit of a strange counter, you know? Like, look at how much she gets from this counter, by the way. She gets 1 base power, 3 base power, and 3 coin power. I leave Rhodia too. I don't think she loses her stacks. Oh, she does. Yeah, Blooming Thorn. Okay, yeah, so she loses a stack when she gets Blooming Thorn. But I don't think... Yeah, no, oh yeah, you're right, yeah. So yeah, Roger's also has it, but she gets hers way faster. She also applies it to allies as well. Fair enough. But yeah, dude, this is such a strange count. First of all, Gluttony, right? Which is like... Yeah, sorry. At 20, gain 2 power instead. So 2 base power and 3... That's still +5 on the counter. Which is kind of funny. Why is her counter... Why is her counter an 18? Right? Like... Kind of funny. Anyway, onward. I will gladly accept this. This is Flob. I can tell it's Flob because of the way that... Never mind, it's first aid kit. I'm a fraud. Never mind. Anyway, Barber is better in a long fight. That's also another thing. Which, if you're using the other N-Corp... If you're using the other Blood-fiend identities, you won't usually have because you'll kill everything. Well, thank you, Barber. Do. Oh. Pretty much the main attack that you want to use on Barber is her S2. Her S2 is the best. And then obviously when you have the attack weight, you use the S3. Hello. But she is the first Blood-fiend. So, again, typical ProjectMoon guys, they don't really know what they're gonna work with gimmicks until they actually get the team going. This is not a new thing. This is a consistent across pretty much every identity team that comes out, like, slowly but surely. Like, Mersault, for instance, is the best Blood-fiend. He is cracked as fuck. You know? What is the status you think he uses to clash? It's definitely Poise Rupture or Charge Rupture. Yeah, this is like not a new thing. This is just like how they like do stuff. Usually, like if they're doing a team. What's Prince do? Jesus, what doesn't he do? He gives Blood Feast. He buffs the Blood Fiends. He nerfs the enemy. He makes you heal on every attack. He gives you a free unstagger. He has attack weight. He does damage. He's a tank. Tink and Barber. Yeah, also the fact is that, like, obviously, in a short fight, in a fight, Blood-fiend, Outis, and Gregor get the least amount of Blood Feast, right? Because of how the Kindred passes work. So obviously, Dawn will always get the most. I forget, I forget what cassette he is. Is he a second Kindred in this one, I think? Or is he a third one? I think he's second, right? I forget. I'm pretty sure they made him a second Kindred. I remember the meme. No, he's third Kindred. Okay. So he's third Kindred alongside these three. So the order goes Dawn, then Princess, because she's second. Then it goes into either these three. So whoever's faster. Yeah. So Dawn is obviously the manager, so she gets priority. Then it goes Dawn, Princess, and then whoever is faster out of these three gets the Blood Feast. Yay! Glitchiness! I'll take Barber, please. You know what? I will take White. Yusipium, thank you. And you know what? I will take a Manager Skill 3. And you know what? I will gamble. And I will get a good payoff. Very nice. I can get the nail now. Get the flask. I'm trying. I mean, we got plenty of time before I need it. 110, 140. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I agree. Barber, I would replace S1s with S2s. Again, her S1 isn't bad if you have the sewing target on the enemy, right? So if you have sewing target on the enemy, but like if you're playing Mirror Dungeon, you don't worry about bleed count, right? But if you're playing normal mode, like Railway or Story, S1 isn't bad if you have the sewing target, because it's just neutral, right? So it's like, oh, cool. Give me that. Alright, do a little bit of fusion. I don't have Heim, though. Bit unlucky. But I can get the other one. It's good. Hooray. And yeah. Ah, Greycoat would be nice. Wait, Greycoat would actually be really nice. 192, so I need 130. Man, I kind of want Greycoat. I would get so much extra damage. I have so much attack weight. Ooh, come on. What do I do? Get rid of this. Yeah, you know what? Did I get a sticky muck? Damn you, Greycoat. Why am I 12 cost off? Whatever. I'll get it later. I shall get it later. Keep what I have. Bum ba 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 bum bum ba. Da 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 da. Dog. Hello, dog. Anna with you. Like that. You get a kill there. Anna you there. So I'm talking about. Ah. Honey, why did you do that? Yep. Counter. Beautiful, juicy Lost Res. Kill with the S3, and then we get Blood-fiend. Thank you. Very nice. Hard blood. Block. Oh no, I'm staggered. I now have sewing targets on the head. Yes, give me more of that juicy blood feast. Thank you. What blood art is my favorite? Jeez, that's a good question. Oh, hey, look, we can do this. Well, that guy's... Okay, they're all dead, so I'll just do this. Da 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 da. That is a great message. Is it a fox? Yeah, it's a dog. I really like Sancho's. Probably basic answer, but this is a weird looking dog. Yeah, he's my dog. Might be a weird looking dog, but he's my weird looking dog. Nice. Wowsy. More bleed. Wowsy. Rupture. Why is he drifting? Do you not have hobbies? Let my man have a hobby, damn. Yeah. I think it's funny that the Phantom Pain gift works on Dawn skill if it has plus 10 off. Because I think it tracks base power. It tracks base attack weight, that's why. They are cat software. Beep boop. I see people only do 3 falls on MD to save time. How hard is that? Well, I think that gives you the maximum lunacy, but you don't get as much XP. You don't get as much XP, and you miss out on... Yes, you just miss out on Battle Pass XP. I mean, I guess depending on how much you think that's worth. I would say quite a lot, because, I mean, if you're going to never pull and only shard in this game, yeah, you're missing out quite a bit. Is Egos made of gifts? Yes. I like kill. You die. Oop. Drifting drog. You're telling me a dog drifted? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, you need to have a lot of modules. And even then, I still wouldn't do it. I don't find it worth. Kaleidoscope into standard duty battery. I'll take that. That's good. Or offense up. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't really know. Skill 3 technically. I think, no, I'm pretty sure she has attack weight by default. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know how the code works. I don't know how Limbus code works. I mean, I could do hatred, but I could get buff for spite, dude. Buff for spite is kind of goated. We get a gazillion offense level up. I don't want that. Oh, dude, we could also get charm, wonder, and doubt. I forgot about that. Oh, dude, wait, yeah, we should do this for the bleed gift. I mean, there's no reason for it, but, like, I kind of want to. What's the other gift that appears here? Oh, the middle buff, right. You know what? Yeah, I do. Let's do it. I want to hear the funky music. Should I have Bygone? I got all the singing song. Bam. Yeah, Bygone Days he sang's really good. Bygone Days is it just gives him a lot of clash, free sinking infliction. What team is this? Blood-fiends. Madigans. No, I don't know what that is. I have not gotten any tier 4s yet. Boop, boop, boop. But I don't have bird. But I have bleed. There's a bleed upscale in my eyes. Bow, 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 bow. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo. I love this music. Nice dagger. Good kill. Go, my Baba! Oh, man. That's okay, Barber. You were strong. Blink. Thank you with HP. Nice. Alright, we are getting juiced right now on lots and lots of Blood-fiend. Any recommendations for Bleed-fiend or Blood-fiend? Well, if you're gonna do Blood-fiend, the easiest way to do a Blood-fiend team is you can do 5 Blood-fiends, and you can do double Kurokomo, or you can do double Ring, or you can do Tremor Hemorrhage. So you can do Night Owl Gregor and Corp. Yoshu. Is Rupture better than Bleed? Rupture is true damage. Bleed is also technically true damage. Bleed has a lot easier to do, but probably goes away faster. What about Mount Lord Honglu? I mean, yeah, just fucking, yeah, you can shove them in anyway. This would be a great time to activate the skill 3. Do you have max blood? No, you don't. Is full stop worth it if I can't get Heathcliff? I'd say Honglu is still really good, yeah. Obviously, you do miss out on... They are a duo identity, so you know there is stuff to miss out on, but you can still use Honglu. Like, he still has good stuff. Oh, perfect. Give me that juicy kill. Yoink. Thanks for my scissors. Thank you very much. The Pinky duo? What? The manager and Bell? I mean, you can run them anyway. There you go. What am I getting next? I don't know. I do know this, though. Mannequins are a barber upscale, by the way. Did you get upscale in this corner? A lot of the enemies in this corner are weak to slash. So that might be a bit hard. Hold on, barber value. You love to see it. The best thing about Barber is that she snowballs the best second to Dawn. And I would argue Mersault. Like Barber, the minute you start getting those refreshes, because the thing is, when you kill, you not only do you get the Blood-fiend, but you get half of your scissors back. So you can attack weight into attack weight into attack weight like 3 times in a row pretty much, and there is value to that, one might say. Obviously, Manager gets the most value because when you kill with skill 3, you get like all of your things back. And Mersault, when you kill or stagger with his skills, you get his buff back. I didn't know she's the Hopi. No, yeah, Manager Don is incredibly good. Overture. Nice. Hooray. 1 mannequin done. 1 mannequin done. 1 mannequin done. Honestly, putting Barber as like a top pick is not a bad idea. In these wave fights specifically, yeah, I wouldn't say that's bad at all. I'll take a 33. Damn. Agreed. I should have taken that. Always up. Okay, we go. Okay. Alright. Ding. Oh, ding. Boop. Oh. Boop. It's time for the best music in the game, guys. Wow. Oh. Boop. Why does Ida stop dancing? Because she's being possessed. Or is at least having a form of her being possessed. I'm not sure of the lore implications there. Damn, Assault! I thought I could trust your counter. But I could not. Oh, you want to hit him? And brother, if you want to hit him, go nuts! I ain't gonna stop ya. I ain't gonna stop you one bit. You know what? I'm actually gonna inflict you with the barbering. You're neutral. And then we'll, unoppose. Yeah, it's fine. Allah. It's random. There's no, yeah, the direction is random. I always go up. I find up gives me the best results. Boop. Boop. Damn, she might be dead. Damn, she almost dead. Gosh damn. Stab. Stab. Poke, poke. 3 paralyzed. Tasty. Alright. Gregor is getting the world sent toward him. He can handle that, he's strong. Barba. You only got 10 attack weight, but you know what? Send it out too. You got this, you're gonna counter that, and we'll help with this. Is Bleed Rupture good? Yeah. In like hard content, like extreme content, Bleed kind of falls off a little bit in terms of the status effect itself, but you gain more value from the identities that actually use Bleed. While Rupture goes up higher, because Rupture is always true, and you can proc it multiple times, or Bleed you can only proc it a certain amount of times. Bury again, bro. He said run it back. Very well, sir. Run it back. Shin is useless. Not a single time has Shin clutched up for anyone that uses it. Zilu? The humble rabbit? I don't know. I felt pretty fucking clutch when Zilu used it. Isn't Bleed better against Unbreakable coins? Yeah. Bleed is definitely better when you're fighting an enemy with Unbreakable, because you will always activate Bleed, no matter what, which is good. Which could be a good and a bad thing, depending on how minimal you use, like, how, like, tight your Bleed is. I got my first hang solo. More fun than I thought. Hell yeah. Yeah. Damn. Poor lad. He is so full of blood feast. Pop. Hooray. Alright, mannequin round 2. So high key in this instance, I kind of want to give Barbara the thing. Hello, what do I recommend to farm boxes? Normal, hard, new player. So if you're after you've done your weekly, probably normal. Normal for me, I always feel like hard is faster because I know what I'm doing. Fun fact, if you know what you're doing, you tend to get a better advantage. New player, this is the normal mode. But in my opinion, I'd say hard is faster because you get stronger faster. So you get stronger, so the opponents get faster, stronger, but that doesn't really matter because you get stronger faster. And you're always stronger than them. But probably just normal mode, so you don't have to worry about XP and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say normal mode. I hope that helps. Oh, and if you're doing normal mode, don't spend more than a 150 Starlight a run. What I recommend you take for normal mode is you take the Starlight Guidance, which gives you you know, speed, damage up, clash power, and levels. So just take both of those and upgrade them to about 150 Starlight estimate, and that'll help you speed you up. Yeah, hard as railway, so it is faster. I do agree. When is extreme coming? I can actually tell you when extreme is coming. It is the week after next. Hard mode is definitely faster in my opinion, because if you have the game knowledge to know what the packs are and what teams and what gifts you can get really quick and fast, you can go like Rupture or Poise or Burn and go to line 4, like 3 and 4, and clear that in like literally a minute. Like you go to line, like here's what you do, right? You start, you go to like Gamblers, right? Like you start for like Gambler, boom. That takes like 4 minutes. Then you get to Hell's Chicken, you do that. That's like 4 minutes. Then you go to line 3, go to Kodiar. So you go to Night of Despair, you do that in like 2 turns. Then you go to line 4, you go to Sign of Roses, you do that in like 2 turns. And then line 5, you do line 1, you do that in like 5 turns. All of that takes you about 20 to 25 minutes. And then normal, you don't have that option because you can't do those, like you can't do the packs. But for now, just stick to normal because you want to learn the game. You want to, you know, speed is not your priority right now. Your priority is knowledge. About 10. I haven't gotten there yet. Yes, there's also the Fell Bullet strategy. Fell Bullet is a bit more advanced because you need to know what you're doing. Otherwise, it could go really bad. But yeah, the late game way to do it would be like Fell Bullet. Fell Bullet is like a 12-minute run. Stab, stab. Toss his bitch. There we go. Yes, the family is dreaming. Yes, stick to normal in the game. Yeah, that's the thing. Fell Bullet is Starlight hungry. So it's better that like it's a late game thing, like end game. End game grinding, you do Fell Bullet. Would I wear the dress from Barbara? No, I do not wear dresses. But no. If you as a replica, in fact, theory fail 85%. I mean, yeah, but at that point, you should go buy a lottery ticket. Boop. Boop. What about evading using thrill damage? Not that fast. It's not that fast. Like you can do it, but it's not that fast. You need a hit. The thrill works better the more rupture you can inflict. We will do a skill 2 for here. No super shot, but that is okay. We should get the bleed gift here. Yeah, there's Heim. That's 1. Not gonna bother with the urn. Too late for urn. There's respite. I mean, that's good actually. That's amazing. Tattoos, whatever. For this team. One more. One more. It's fine. I'm gonna just do this. And okay. Grab this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At that point, you might, if you grab, even if you grab all of it, you might as well just hit win rate because you'll do just as much. This into this to this. Hooray! The Mist of the Bloody. Well, I got those, so now I just need the. I'm still missing the flask, which I kind of need. So. Oh, hey, the flask. There you go. And now I'm just gonna save money to floor 5. Plus back to Starlight, that would go kind of cracked.
Cannibal time.
But on a library run pod gave you PTSD. Yeah, the last night was definitely the most LOR fight. Oh yeah. Is it better to replace skills or buy damage gifts? Skills will win you games. Gifts you can go without. But skills will win you fights. Obviously you want both. But if you can prioritize your carry, like your top 2 deployed units that have their skill 3s, that will serve you better in the long run. Gifts you can get at a chunk, like fast. Like you can get them in bulk, right? But skills you cannot get in bulk. Well, now you can get them in bulk, but it's a lot more expensive to do it. I was playing high shows. I didn't realize it was a quad upscale too. So I'm right there with you. Is it worth a shot at Kamui Heathcliff? Yes, Kamui Heathcliff is very good. That's a respectable shard. Nice. Nice. You gonna go into the portal? Oh, he didn't go in the portal. I'm honestly surprised he didn't go in the portal. Dun dun do 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 do. When did they make a high show upscale? There is. It's the Nocturnal Sweeping. Every gift in Nocturnal Sweeping is a high show upscale. I took about like IDs. Is there a way to farm shards? You're looking at it. The Mirror Dungeon. Boom. Hooray. Goodbye, wayward passenger. Is 912 BP levels normal? No, I think that means you're a gamer. To say. I'm sorry for your loss. I forgot about the burn gift. Well, I forgot about the bleed gift. Damn it. Ah, well, it's fine. I knew I forgot something. I forgot about the bleed gift. Oh, man. I forgot. That's fine. I guess I can get this blunt damage gift, I guess. And a free midwinter for some SP damage? Why not? Tempting to get Vein Pride. I mean, Vein Pride would be kind of nice on... Dude, Vein Pride... Oh my god, this is a Priest Gregor upscale. I told you not to forget. I... forgot, okay? What's on this pack again? Dude, we can do so much shit. Dude, we can do so much shit this pack if we want. Oh my god, we can go... I might go Vein Pride. Oh, I can go W... I can go... Actually, I can go Blood-fiends. Yeah, let's go... I'll go W Corp. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Gift on top. We have double event. Yeah, I'll go here.
Cannibal time.
Hooray. My friend was also diagnosed with the gamer. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but it's okay. For gaming. Yeah, Shang-Chi. Alright. Let's put this. Here. Beep boop. I will. Thank you. Pop. And pop. There are 2 Blood-fiend gifts. The sword, which is, well, the lance, I guess, because it's Cassetti's lance, and then the pile of meat. That's all we care about here. Any advice for... Oh, I need real-life advice. Oh, God, here we go. Any advice for time management? I'm a college student, and I'm kind of struggling. Okay. Time management. Number 1, less computer time. I know, it's cringe, but that is like 90% of the problem. Number 2, you need to set times of the day that you need to do stuff, and you need to do it. If you wake up at 9:30 and you have 3 hours until class, right? This is the big thing. If you wake up and you have 3 hours before class, you have to do something in those 3 hours. You can't just say, oh, I have class in 3 hours, so I'm not going to do anything for the next 3 hours. That mentality will kill you. All right? It's the mentality where it's like, oh, I have a doctor's appointment at like 4 p.m., so I can't do anything for the rest of the day because I don't want to miss the doctor's appointment. No. You have to do stuff. Right? So you have to do stuff in between times. You don't always have to be doing something. But you should always be trying to do something. At least in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. In the morning, if you have lectures at like the afternoon, go exercise. If you have them in the morning, go in the morning. After you finish, study when you get home. Even if it's for like half an hour. That's when your brain is the most active. Then, you have a little bit of relaxation time. Then you prep what else you're gonna do for the rest of the day. Right? Just because you're finished for the day doesn't mean the day's done. The day is over when you go to bed. Right? That's the thing. So, yeah. Pretty much this. Don't have to give yourself a schedule. Okay? Because that's hard. But you do have to give yourself stuff to do during the day. Give yourself a list of things that can be done and should be done. If you're like not doing something, or if you're procrastinating on something, just do it. And also, the more you do something, the more of a habit it becomes. That's simple. It's like that one video of the guy taking 5 hours in the morning, dipping his face in the ice 10 times. Yeah, literally that. Right, you don't have to write down and be like, 9:45, wake up. 15 minutes, dip face in ice. 10 minutes, like 10:05, fucking do 300 push-ups. Don't worry about that. Just have a list of things that you want to do in the day. I want to study today. I want to go exercise. I want to go hang out with a friend today. Or I want to go and walk around the campus because I'm at college. Blah, 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 blah. Slot them in the day somewhere. Free therapy. That's a double event down there. Oh! Verily, it's a puzzle! Pick up the weapon. There's one of the glaives, actually. This is really good. Beautiful hard blood cast. Oh, yes. So this is amazing, by the way. This is a Barber Outis upscale, by the way. When consuming blood piece with an attack, if there is not enough blood piece, consume 1 HP for every missing blood piece before consuming the attack. Essentially, we have infinite blood piece now. Obviously, it, you know, reduces by 1 at the end of the turn, but pretty much infinite blood piece. King and Binds! Guys, he's getting a fight next patch. I don't know if it's next patch, but you know. Whenever the next choice events get updated, we're gonna get a fight with him. For now, level up. Dealing Gamble. Thank you for the 3 levels. Unironically, it might be conflicted between levels and beating his ass. Much like bygone days did. Yes, that's also another thing. Actually resting. Like, actually taking... Like, you need to actually slot in rest. Rest can be whatever as long as you are actually resting. Do I know if the King of Blind fight will go straight to the Avenel or include Pectoral? It's probably in Pectoral fight. I assume it'll include the Pectoral one. But they might not do the Pectoral, but I assume they will. Well, actually, no. They might skip... No, I think they will skip Pectoral. Because Dreaming Electric Sheep fight in the floor... Okay, you know what? I think they'll skip the Pekatoon because the Dreaming Electric Sheep, the EP Sheepy, okay, he has 2 fights. Right? He has 2 fights. There's the Envy Pekatoon fight, then you transition into the sheep, and then there's the sheep fight on its own. The sheep fight is on its own is a very specific Envy pack. It's one of the charge packs that you can pick. So if they follow that format, it might just go right into fucking King of Vine standing up, and then you just box him.
무기를 만드는 것만큼 내가 어버이보다 뛰어났지.
Will it be line 4-5 or probably new? I think it'll just be King. It might just be King of Vines. But I don't know. We won't know until we do it. Oop. La Manchele. That I shouldn't take in exchange for the other choice? Not really. Not really. They're all kind of fucking really good. I mean, it depends if you're struggling with gifts. If you're struggling with gifts in the run, then... And you're like running that type, like if you're doing... How do I explain this? Like if you're really struggling for pride, and you need pride, and you get the King of Vines fight, or the King of Vines, and you can pick the Ego gift, you might really need that. But typically levels are always better, because you won't have a gift issue. But if you do have a gift issue, then... Yeah, go for it. And... Yup. What's in a way I choose Callisto? No Assault, Honglu. That's my option, probably. Yeah, Ryoshu's Sinking Tremor. She has Sinking Particle Effect, and she has Tremor Burst. I remember... Here we go. Architecture? Okay. I'll give some Uncle now. I remember when I was in university. And I remember I always used to walk past... I used to do a very long walk in the campuses. There was like a back end of the campus. And I would go all the way... It was like this fucking huge, like, 20-minute walk. And... I would always pass the architecture... building where the architecture system. I did not do architecture, so I didn't go into it. But it was the architecture building. Sinking Tremor Ryoshu. And every time I walk past the architecture building, oh my god, I got the Blood-fiend gift. That's really good. They always look like miserable. They always looked miserable, so... This is really good, by the way. This is so nice, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, stacked on, Thank you. We are loaded. As they say. We don't need W Corp. I think I got everything bleed related. I feel like I have everything bleed related. Is comp science still worth it? I don't think anything computer is worth it right now, chat. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Alright, you want my advice? I'm gonna give you my 100% honest advice. Okay? You ready for this? Just be an accountant. Go do business. Be an accountant. Just do that. You make your life. You're gonna be miserable. No matter what you pick, you're gonna be miserable. So you might as well be miserable and make money. Well, that's just depressing. It's very depressing. We're on the 4th floor now. I want to do cooking. See, cooking is good. Cooking, you need to go to specific, like, chef schools, I believe. But yeah, like, cooking is way more worth. Because you actually, like, cooking's actually, like, use right now. It is worth to do the thing you like, since it will be easier to learn and practice. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I mean, if you're... Yeah, skill search. Yeah, you can do skill search. So you can pick, like, an ID here and grab it. It's really good. Like, look, if you're already doing something... Okay. I'm gonna give you another piece of advice. If you're already doing something, don't weenie out. Okay? Don't give up halfway through. Because if you give up halfway through, then you'll never know if what you've done is worth it or not. Always finish the things you start. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. For instance, if you're studying comp science and you're in your, like, second year of comp science, okay? And you're like, you're gonna go one more year left. Let's just, as an example. And some fucking, and like, Jeff Bezos equivalent, like Jeff Bezos approaches you in specific, and says, I want to give you a permanent job at my company, and you will never ever get laid off, and you make $100,000 a year. And I need you to quit. And the only condition is you need to quit your comp science degree right now. Yeah, I'm already walking through the door, right? That's like the only exception. Hi, have we got any gifts yet? No, we haven't got any cursed or blessed yet. The cursed and blessed gifts are bugged right now, and they'll be patched on the next week. So I think they might appear, but I don't actually think they work right now. So yeah, that is currently. So at the moment we haven't done that. We are trying to go for a Blood-fiend tier for it, and then we're gonna go to do another run after this. Who do I want? These are all options, I guess. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo. In this week, yeah, the cursed gifts are getting patched next, like this upcoming Thursday. Life advice, David Kamui. I mean, I got a few things. Yeah, I should know, guys, that my advice comes from me being I'm not American. Okay, I'm not American, so I don't know how the U.S. system works or that. This is a Commonwealth system, so I know how the Commonwealth system works. That's pretty much all I know, right? I don't know how it works anywhere else. I'm a law student. Give me some tips on how do I get a life. You should play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Yeah, there you go. I think that's all I need to say on that. Yeah, education is good. So here's my thing. I fucking hate education. Okay? I know, crazy. I actually hated all education. School, like primary school, high school, university. I fucking despised all of it. I don't think I ever enjoyed learning at a educational facility ever. Oh, I also did a college. So I did a college course and then I went to university. Okay, so I've done two instances of high degree studies, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. If I could do it again, 100%, I would never do it. However, it is so much more fun to learn when you don't have some bitch-ass education system in your ear telling you what to do. So, I'll give an example, as that is just saying of math. I remember in high school, despised math. Sucked ass at math. Hated math. Until I didn't have to do math anymore. Then all of a sudden, I enjoyed running numbers in my head. I enjoyed working with formulas. What's my problem with the system? Oh, I mean, the system itself is whatever. I don't care about the system. I care about me. I just sucked at learning. Like, I just hated... Not that I sucked at learning. I hated learning. I despised it. I don't know what it was. My body was adverse to it, like it was a like allergy, right? Also, Chang. Work for Kim Ji-hoon. I mean, if Kim Ji-hoon needs like a West, like, you know, homie, I'll dap him up. My rank? I don't remember. I hate learning because they teach me things I don't care about. No, I just hated learning. Even if I liked the things they were teaching me, I just despised education. I didn't mind algebra. Algebra was fine. That's fair. Oh, am I faster? No. Damn. This is also, by the way, if there was a Limbus company major, fuck yeah. If I could become the Wolfie of Limbus company, I would. That's a Pokemon reference, which I don't even really know myself because I don't watch Pokemon stuff, but I do see his videos sometimes. But as I was saying, school is what made me hate books. Like they fully, like, how do I explain this? I'm stuttering because, like, I don't really know how to explain this. They ruined books for me. I fucking hate books because of them. I can never get into reading. The books that we had in high school were some of the most boring, dog shit, dry, fucking generic stories and pieces of media that I genuinely can't comprehend how anyone ever found it entertaining. It was so boring. Everything was so fucking boring in these fucking schools. Holy fuck. What the fuck are they doing? They actually made me so mad that they were so boring. It's not even that they were bad. I would want them to be horribly bad. At least it would be entertaining. Okay? If it was boring, if it was bad and funny, at least I could say my time was fucking used for entertainment. But they wasn't even funny. It's just generic bore. Now the thing is, video games, I like reading. Manga and manhwa and like comics, I like reading. Anything that isn't a book, I like reading, like a traditional book with pages. I like reading. Because at least I can interact with the media. And I'm not saying that's like my imagination is fried. I'm just saying like I'm tortured from the amount of boring shit that was forced down us in like English school that I don't even want to look at a book, like a book direction. But yeah, I can't even tell you the names of the books because first of all, they probably predate everyone in this chat, or at least like 85% of the people in this chat. But second, also we need Blood-fiends. Please? I have to do pack search. Go do a little pack search. But when I read Divine Comedy, no. Because I'm playing Limbus Company. So why would I read Divine Comedy when I'm playing Limbus Company? That's also another thing, chat, about Limbus specifically. I don't want to read the source materials. Because why would I read the source materials when I can just play the game that I enjoy? The answer would be, oh, so you can appreciate the source material. And yeah, that's fair. But also, I don't care about the source material. I care about the game. And the source material is cool. And it makes me be like, oh, this is cool because the game makes it seem cool. But also, I don't want to spoil myself. So it's kind of like a lose-lose. One, I spoil myself because they might, I don't know how much inspiration they might take off the book. And two, well, it's not, I'm not playing the game. So it kind of is like a lose-lose there. I'm not saying they're bad, and don't get me wrong. I am fully aware that some of these books, like the inspiration books, are amazing. And I completely thumbs up with that. Right? So, yeah, that is cool. Like, I have no problem with books. I should specify this, okay? I have no problem with books. Right? Books are cool. You should read. Me, I have been turned off reading ever since I was in high school. Okay? So I have been turned off reading. I don't read books. Okay? Distortion Detective is the only book I am not even lying to you. Distortion Detective is the only piece of book that I have, I think, read in the last, like, decade plus. Or, like, fucking, yeah. Like, I don't think I've touched a book in over a decade and a half. Or 2 decades. Distortion Detective might be the only one I've read. I do not read books. No. I don't own books. Let alone read a book. Oh, decades. I do not touch books. Also, should I go Infinite Proceeding? I probably should go Infinite Proceeding. I don't really know why I would go Blood. I'm just gonna go Proceeding. Yeah, anyway, you should read. Especially like the current gen. Yeah, you should probably fucking read. I don't need to read. I'm good. I've already done my reading. I read my video games. When I touch the Book of Vengeance. Probably not, because I'd die. Like, that's fair. I would appreciate it more, but I've already appreciated it a lot. So, I mean, I'll just get told that after. Like, people who are much smarter than me, who have read the source material, will outline it in a way that makes it easier for me to understand and appreciate. Even if I do not partake in the media. Like, I saw someone on Twitter who made a giant post and, like, a giant, like, explanation of about Rien and being Yoshihide. And obviously they gave, like, a synopsis of the story. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's really cool. I'm glad the game did that for the people who were enjoying it. You know, it's a bonus for me. It's not like a... It is not a requirement for me. It is a bonus. If you took out all of the book references in this game, and it was a completely, fully original, I would still be just as much, like, you know, interactive as I would be now. How will I know Dante is Dante? You know, that's what I'm saying, so... That's just how I am, that's just my character. It'll never change, I don't want to change. Distortion Detective is peak, you should read Distortion Detective. That is my only book recommendation I'll ever give out. My only book recommendation will be Distortion Detective. I want to go fight Teddy. Teddy!
Cannibal time.
I don't want to change? No, why? Why would I want to change? I'm fine the way I am. I don't need to start reading books. As I said, I do read. I just don't read books. I read manga. I read comics. I read video games. I read fucking giant essays that people post on fucking Twitter sometimes, and so, you know, that's it for me. I don't need to do more of that. I read whatever you guys yap about. That's enough reading in my book. The Sword Detective will get an anime. You could say that I am unchanging. Yeah. Also, Fang Hunt. Option's hell of a drug, yeah. I just watched Sunil. Yeah. There is no shame, and I'm gonna say this. There is no shame in just going to someone who is better at you than understanding things and having them explain it to you. It's basically reading a book. You know? There is no shame in having someone who is better at you in a topic talk to you about the topic, like explain it to you. In fact, you might learn better that way. Right? Like, for instance, I don't play Dark Souls. I'm gonna use this as an example, right? I don't play Dark Souls. The only Dark Souls that I've played in this order is 3, Dark Souls 1 Remastered, and Elden Ring. Not even the DLC, I've played the base game. Okay? That is all. I have not played any of the DLC, so I played base Dark Souls 3, base Dark Souls 1 Remastered, okay, and Elden Ring base. I do not play Dark Souls games. But listening to Vadi explain everything about Dark Souls and going into intricate details about the minute things is cool as fuck. You know? And I end up appreciating, like, obviously when I'm playing these games, I am trying my best to understand everything, but having this person who is much smarter than me when it comes to this, obviously it's not 100% accurate all the time, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's 99.5%, is like, I'm like, cool. I now have an appreciation for it. Watching Wolverine read the Red Tremor. Pretty much. Do I read a Loud House fanfic? No, I don't think I should. Or will. Or want to. Yes, watching game theory is peak. Okay? That is the only piece of FNAF media I have ever consumed, was watching game theory talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. Because it's just so enamored. It's like watching a fiend, right, be dragged back to the psych ward. It's like a car crash in slow motion. You can't turn your eyes away from it. I don't play FNAF. I've never touched a FNAF game in my life. I don't know anything about the lore of FNAF, but listening to MatPat, and I'm talking MatPat in specifically, go off about FNAF is, like, psychotically entertaining. Should I buy LOR? Buy Lunacy for Walp? Or pay rent? Hey, you better get gambling. Do 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 do. Bruh. Blop. Now I have not watched Game Theory ever since MatPat left. There's nothing personal on the replacement, right? But to me, it's not Game Theory anymore. Game Theory was MatPat. Yeah. It's like Hunter x Hunter. But not really, because Hunter x Hunter is peak. No matter what. But it's like when you watch a show about a main character, and then after the main character leaves, but the show keeps going. I'm not as interested. Hunter x Hunter is the only exception to this, by the way. Hunter x Hunter is the only exception to this. JoJo's? Well, JoJo's is always about a JoJo. Right? Berserk? Well, no, because Berserk is about guts. So Guts is always the prominent main character, no matter what. Yeah, it's kind of like Naruto to Boruto, right? Kurapika is always the main character. Yes. Oh, hey, look. Hey, gambling. Oh, dang it. Warp. Is it going to be fixed on the same day as releasing the Extreme Run? It'll be fixed next week, which will be when Infinite comes out. Dude, have we fought 3 Wayward Passengers, by the way? I feel like we fought 3 Wayward Passengers. But yeah, it's just like... That's why I don't really watch Game Theory anymore ever since MatPat left. Because it's, to me, it's not Game Theory anymore now. Did I get the gift? No, I'm trying to get the gift. We did the gamble event, though. What am I going for this run? We're doing Bleed Blood-fiends. I'm trying to do for the Blood-fiend tier 4. We actually have enough for the Blood-fiend tier 4. I just need to fuse it. Is my favorite seasonal Abner? Oh, King and Vines. Man, I can't get over it. He's just so cool. Yeah, we'll get the Ego gift. I have to fuse the tier 4. It's easy. I wouldn't say it's that most anime suck. It's just that a majority of anime is like average quality, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that anime has become so mainstream, and I'm not just talking Japanese anime as well. I'm talking like Korean anime. I'm talking like Chinese anime. Hell, even some Western anime. That it's kind of like the expectations have risen so much that, you know, most of the time it's probably just average. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like watching a cartoon, because that's what they are. They're just cartoons. Ooh, functioned memory. Okay, first things first, chat. We need to do a tier 4 fusion. So thank God we got a super shop. Super shop. Ah! Alright, guys. Mask of the Parade. Plus the flask and the layered bandages. Using all this gets us the miniature Ferris wheel. Oh, it's a little bit. Ah, look at this. Is that supposed to be Dad as a little minifigure? Ah, that's adorable. La Manchaland. It is a Ferris wheel. All Blood-fiend allies. Base coin power +1. Base skill coin power +1. Deal Blood-fiend consume 10% damage. Wait, is that infinite? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, is that just 99 to... I'm sorry, is that 100% damage increase? Oh my god, it is Dawn holding that. I see it. I see the little Dawn. That's so cute. Oh, it's Dawn holding Dad. Oh, I get it. Oh, it's sad. Okay, so that's 100% damage. Yeah, 99.9 damage increase. Turn end. Among allies with bleed, 2 allies with the least HP heal 5% HP and gain 10 shimmering blood. Oh my god, they just give the shimmering Blood-fiend effect that Sancho has. On enemy kill, increase Blood-fiend by 50. If ally dies, gain 2 attack power up. In encounter where backup appears, inflict bleed when not. Okay, so the biggest thing is this bit here. Jesus Christ. Why does it look like a popcorn bucket? Kind of does look like a popcorn bucket. Yeah, this is cracked. This is the big part here. So you get coin power, 999.9% damage increase, and you have perma healing. Well, that's very awesome. Now that is very epic. Rock. Yeah, might as well buy that. And there's a few more bleed things I can get. Might as well grab the La Manchaland pass. Shimmering upscale is actually quite massive. And oh, a piece of relationship. Oh, for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Blue lighter upscale. I've got it. I've destroyed the blue lighter. It's gone. Anyway, off we. Yeah, the next thing we're gonna go for is the Sin Pack Affinity, whatever that is. I don't actually know what it is. That's what we're doing. I already done the fusion. We got it here. I have done the fusion. We've gotten the new gift. It looks very cool. And I will... I guess I'll just go. Something else I can do. I mean, I can get some more bleed gifts, I think. Yeah, still a tier 3 I'm missing. If I want to, which I can do this. How's there any curse stuff? No, we don't have any curse things yet. I think it's 60. Oh, prestige. Not bad. I keep scrolling down. I'm not used to that. Did I get the event yet? I've gotten it once. But I didn't get the gift. Laman. Did they fix the bug? No, that's next week, chat. So next week, March 5th is when the bug is getting fixed. Which will be when Infinite comes out, by the way. What do they do? I don't know. La 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 la. The bug is they don't work. Like they don't activate the gimmick. The gimmick doesn't work. I'll make you a new dress. Sip, sip. Yeah, Extreme is not next week, chat. It is the week after. So not next week. The week after Walpurgis. Boop. And boop. Mirror matchup. Yeah. Pierden. Boop. Damn, we do be mirror matching up right now. At the moment, 5 is the max here. Hmm. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. There we go. Do you have the exact date for Walpurgis? Yeah, next week. Walpurgis tomorrow. Nice. Damn, we smacking the shit out of them. Boom. I think they'll be probably the Nurse Fathers. Have I played the new RE yet? It's good. I have not played RE. I'm tempted to, but I have not. I've heard everyone say it's very, very good. Love it, LOR or Lob? Library Runner, I recommend first. Yeah, I think we'll get Bokak. So far, so good. Ow. Oh, goodbye, priest. And I should say this. Goodbye, sister. Bam. Damn. Got blown up. Boop. Hooray, we won. Yippee. Blood-fiend time. And I think we'll level up. Yeah, that's fair. And Barbara almost overtook, you know, almost overtook Princess there. That's just how you judge Blood-fiend's Gregor S3 too. You have to use his S2. S2 is the best way to do it. So if you have enough Valiant Guard, so you have to either wait for Valiant Guard or Valiant Heart, sorry, or use your block. Once you have a certain amount of Valiant Heart, you use S2 and you drain more Blood-fiends. All right, that is a W run. Let me see how much Starlight I get for that. I probably lose like minus 20, minus 15 Starlight or something. Minus 30. Okay, that's fine. Minus 30 is no big deal. Because I had the pack fuse. I had the pack search. Lame. Alright, guys. I said we're doing 2 runs today, so we're doing a second run now. The second run, we are going to attempt, obviously, to try and get the gamble event again. But we're also trying to go to a sin pack. So, if we come over... Oh, yeah, leveled up. Yippee! I didn't get my level up, though. Aw. We go to a theme pack here. We click hard. And if we look at the hard mode Sin Affinity packs, we can see the ones that have, like, the exclamation point. This strange thread. So we're gonna be hunting for it. See if we get some RNG. Would be nice. So we just have to do a Sin Affinity pack. The problem is these are only on floor 5. So we don't really have a log. So let's do a team we haven't done. Let's go like Tremor or something. We could do Sinking Tremor. We'll go Jong Office. Let's go with... Who do we want? Night Owl for Tremor. Sinking Tremor, Sinking Tremor, Sinking Tremor, Sinking Tremor. Swine, charge, charge. Actually, you know what I can just do? I can just sort by Sinking Tremor. There you go. Who do I think will be the invaders? The Nurse Fathers. I do believe it will be the Nurse Fathers. Ujet Odism. Wallace Sinclair? Sure, why not? I would believe it to be the Nurse Fathers, yes. Let's run Weefy. We got a rep Weefy gang here. Take Dishi. Take Dishi. Wild Hunt? No, I think Weefy. We haven't taken him in a while. Done. Regret. And Butterfly good. I mean, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be stressing much for butterfly gaming. I'm gonna go horse. I want concussion. Oh, Roger. You creature. You do not get picked. And T-Corp. There we go. How many units do we have? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tremor units. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sinking units. Okay, we need to kind of do some swapping around here. Sure, Cardio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so one more tremor unit turned into a sinking unit and we're W. Let's get. I want to keep Leafy. We have no sinking for Ryoshu. I want to keep Way. Let's just get Index something. Oh, you know what? Butler. There you go. We are chilling like villains. Ray Trike for that one. Fluid Sack. Hexnail. Fishing. Fluid Sack. We'll do Contempt Ore. Red Eyes, Red Eyes. We will be getting the Walpurgis, that is true. Can you feel it? I'm feeling the aura. To remain oneself, do Cavernous. We're gonna do ADD, Lines. Or Ishmael. Do Christmas Nightmare. Do Bygone. Let's get 100 foot. Effervescent Corrosion. What? Why would you ever use Effervescent Corrosion? Because I already have Sinking. I saw you use Rose Banner Rodia a few streams ago. Now I am a Rose Banner Rodia believer. I like Rose Banner Rodia. I do. But Red Spin the WoW Ego. I mean, if you want. Don't need me to tell you how to run your life. But if you want to, you could. You're allowed to. You don't wanna. That's all good. That's cool. Alright, second run. Rema sinking. I am a proxy of the index. Fair enough. Alright. So. Let me think about this. I need shop chance. I think shop. We need to maximize shop. Maximize shop. So I'm gonna take max binary star, and I'm gonna take max key, max. So this is gonna be 90, 180. This is 210 already. 210. Then we need 230. Because I don't think that matches as much. So 230. Then I'm saying... I said 230, right? So I could go with double 10. Shower. There we go. And we will go with Twema. Fargo. Fargo. I am Fargo. I Fargo. Onward, Reginante. I require tremor. This is good. Outcast gives me sinking and tremor. To the outcast we go. Headless portrait already. Great. We'll go up. That is phlebotomy. When she's tweaked out like that, that's phlebotomy. All right, sinking tremor. We're gonna go. Ujet Outis. Ishmael. Horse. Weef. Then we're gonna go Donk. Then we're gonna go positive Rhodia. And then we're gonna go mouse. Actually, you know what? Rhodia's too good. We'll take off Rhodia. Put in Knight Gregor. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Thank you, Sinclair. Thank you, Sinclair. Too good? Yeah, too good. I gotta nerf myself. I already nerfed myself by using positive Kodia. Damn, my team looking kind of clean, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My team kind of fire. Bow, 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 bow. Boom. Bang, bang. Nice. I am more like water. True. We got a lot of stuff here. We got 2 instances of tremor decay. In case we're feeling greedy. We have a panic type. We have 2 panic types, 2 decays, and then a tremor type as well. We also have concussion. But not bad. Nice. Onward, Roshalante. Nice. Very good. Actually, we have a lot. We have Shadowmark. Yeah, dude, bosses are gonna get cooked from us. We got Blue Sand, Shadowmark, Echoes of the Manor. We got Tremor Hemorrhage. We got Decay, Concussion. They bloom like a tree. I'd probably just die. Just a theory, though. They are resistant to slash. Die. Nice. There you go. Get those mercies, baby. First fight done. Yeah, baby. Lagamba? We got the event once. We didn't go for the gift, but we went for the gambling. Alright, Mooks. Feel free to win, then rate. Let's win rate. Hiya. How do you use the DCIDs? So pretty much, whenever you use a skill, your other skill will always discard. So what you do is the better skills that you discard typically with the Disha units, the better the effects you get. But equally so, every time you discard a skill, the highest skill that you discard will turn into something called Insight. And Insight, you want to usually always keep at max or spend your skill 3s with high Insight. So the idea is like, sacrifice a skill 3 using a discard skill, like a skill 1 or 2 or another 3, to give yourself Insight. And then, depending on the situation, use your strongest move to get said Insight. You can kind of loop it, because discarding will remove unnecessary skills, so you can kind of give yourself more skill 3s than skill 2s. Yes. Yeah. Iggy horse. I am the horse. The horse is gone. Alright. That is a foul who's very male. Very nice. Alright, what we got here? Seeing all posts for money. I do see Neb. Do not really care about it though. This is good. This is good. I'm not gonna buy that. I'll get divergence. I will get blue star shard though. That is kind of goated with the sauce. Six and it ends at 4. Good luck. All roads lead to Nebulous. No, I refuse. I don't need crits. All I need is apple. Stab, stab, stab. Blue sand time. Actually, we're gonna do blue sand and echoes of the mana. Ain't that epic? Man, ain't that epic? Oh, and we inflicted concussion too? Man, you sang the goat, bro. Actually, he is the horse. Die. Oop. Damn. Just got him open. Oh, gasp. It's actually a beast. The beast in the woods. Yeah, we do not care, little bro. There we go. Ah. Ding. Stiletto. The apple consuming. Nice. Boop. The head pulled. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. I love the Leviathan motif. So cool. Bam. Please die. Thank you, Greg. He aimed for the heart. I just woke up. Hi. Welcome to Awake. I will grab these two. I will then proceed to grab something else. Eh. The alteration ideas? Yeah, actually, I've seen about that. It's really cool. We're gonna go to... Man, I don't kind of want to go to any of these. Subservience it is. Ooh. Epic into double event. I'm gonna go double event. I do want that damn lizard. Eh. Where are you? Show me, lizard. Deuce. Alright, see you, Bygone. Dab me up, man. Dab me up. Come on, bleed. Rupture. That's pretty much going to be Blood-fiends. 3 of the Blood-fiends are bleed rupture. Then you're going to want Fang Hunt there, because he has rupture scaling. He has bleed scaling. Make a love call, he can... I mean, they didn't all look bad. Boop. Ah, I mean, what ideas? Well, Peter the horse is here. If you're looking for bleed, how many bleed is there? Well, there's Red Eyes Ryoshu. He's bleed. There's a lot of tremor. Then you have Night All Gregor. He's also tremor. And bleed. He has hemorrhage. Hooray! Bird IDs? I don't know if they'll make IDs of the birds. I don't know. I think Hohenheim is the exception. He's the exception. Hello, Ncorp. Die. Ooh, big dawn moment. Yeah. Aha, explosion. What niche ego do I want to see in Limbus? Ego? That is a good question. Like ego ID or ego? I assume you mean ego, like ego. She has a lot of abnos to pick from. I'm thinking. I mean, I'd be interested to see how they do a tool. I don't think they will do a tool. But if they don't want to do a tool, which is cool, they don't have to. Maybe, you know what? I need my boy Fragment of the Universe. Is Wolf Kit tomorrow? Yes. I need my boy Fragment of the Universe, bro. I ain't seen that man in a hot minute. He deserves the glaze. Do a tremor. A lot of tremor stuff. Oh my god, okay. A lot here. Yeah, like, make it like tiers. There's a lot to buy here. Holy shit. Yeah, just like you don't play the game. It's like, oh. Sorry, I don't feel like it. I'll buy this. I want that damn bell too, but it's quite expensive, that bell. I'm not sure if I have enough money. What's it at? 268. I'm at 40, which means I need 220. I don't know that 220 to me. Actually, is that 220? 90. What's that? 165. Ah, yeah, that does it. Hooray! Can I fuse? Isn't like this, this, and this? What does the bell do? Fragile. We need the barrel. But I have the Nixie divergence and this. Hell yeah. I just need the barrel. And I'm chilling. We're gonna also need a lot of money for the final floor. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get A-lefts in Inferno. That's what I think. I think we'll get in A-lefts in Paradiso. Harry, hello. Die. He's like, ugh. Die. Hooray. Bow, bow, bow. Gambling. And concussion. Yippee. Oop. A whole 2 concussion for me. Nice. Nice. Oh, really good. We are fucking beating his ass, bro. I do think we'll visit more of the ruins. Maybe. I want to look at all the dialogue. Oh. Shit, a week? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. I get boss back. Yoink. Floor 3. Hello. You know what? Yeah. 90. What do I think the last level cap could be? Isn't it like 90? Or 100? Ah, 90. Hello. I want your sinking gift, please. Thank you. I am so full of gloom. The sword sharpened with tear. I read something about ID skins. Yes, so we will be getting skins. We will be getting skins. And you can put them on up type 4 identities. Hello. What is stronger between sinking, burn, and bleed? Great question. What are you doing it for? You like in the mirror dungeon? Are you like story mode? Are you fighting bamboo-headed Kim? These are very important questions. What are we doing today? We are hunting a few gifts that I haven't grabbed yet. We have done a Blood-fiend team, and now we're doing a Sinking Tremor team, and we're trying to get a Sin pack. In Mirror Dungeon? In Mirror Dungeon, I would say probably Burn and Sinking. Probably, yeah. Sinking and Burn would be in the options you selected. Oh, I want that cannibal. Yoink. Thank you. All of that's good. There's nothing else to sell. Oh my goodness, artistic sense. Well, fuck, that's quite useful. Very useful indeed, but can I even get it? Always greed, chat. Never not greed. Alright, thank you to my greed, we got ourselves artistic sense. Wow. Wow. What are you at? Red. Wow. Is this next turn or this turn? Do 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 do. Oh, I have to be at Strider Blue. Okay. When did I get at the start? I do. Sure, fuck it, why not? Bum 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 bum. There you go. Aha. You're impossible? Yeah, because of the fact that Force Stagger, you don't get removed from Force Stagger. Blue Sand. Concussion. Oh, yeah. There we go. Execute the sentencing. Hooray, fragile. And then we hit a Echoes of the Manor. Langua. In the name of love and justice. Be magical girl, yay. Damn, she's staggered, bro. Oh my god, bro. What did we do to her? Damn. You live like this, Night of Despair? Shit, my bad. I don't know. Fucked your ass up. Do 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 do.
빠르게 처리하지.
Well, I'm gonna just hit you, so. Boop. Oh yeah, the Nidal.
이란 빈틈 꿰뚫어주지.
Not bad. Boom. Boom. There you go. Yeah, doing the gimmick. We don't do that here. Ow, they hurt though.
당신도 결국 먹혀버렸어. 이건
That sounds like a you issue.
인 거야?
There we go. Think we'll get Zhao? Nah. Zhao won't be for far later, I think. Like End of Inferno, maybe, or like Paradiso. Oh. Damn, rip. Yeah, oh, we gotta get the Kozan. Oh, this is great, actually. Dude, this Kozan is about to be... We might even stagger her with this Kozan. I was like we're like an edge away from staggering her. We literally just staggered her.
자세가 무너졌네.
Ow, ow. Dude, these swords got hands, man.
운명 속에 사무친 그대의 이름을 걸고
Unfortunately for them, I have staggered the Knight of Despair. It's all down here from here. Die. Nice.
자세가 무너졌네. 허술하군.
What hands? Nice, break the body. Go, my Don. Nice. Excellent work. We've destroyed the Knight of Despair. Starlight, yoink. What are you gonna do? Finger, do you think we'll be fighting? So, I know a lot of people say it could be like middle, like Ricardo. I think it's probably gonna be ring. We kind of are beefing with the ring. But I mean, it could be middle. But I'm not sure why middle would want the House of Spiders area. I think Kira there is kind of assuming people it would be middle. And it could. Like, I'm not saying it won't be, but I don't really see why the middle care about the House of Spiders in particular, besides with what happened to Marius. And as we know, Kira isn't even a part of the middle. So... Hey, look, Singing Deluge. It could be Thumb. I mean, I wouldn't mind Thumb, but I feel like we've already had Thumb with Kamui. So we've had middle encounter. We've had the Thumb encounter. We are still missing Index. And we're still missing... We've had we've had middle, we've had ring, and we've had Thumb. So we're still missing Index and Pinky. Could be a Pinky, but I doubt it'll be a Pinky encounter. It could. Could be a Pinky encounter.
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하겠소.
But it's probably Index because of obviously Rien was the leader of the House of Spiders. Yeah, we fought Ring during Kana 6. Yeah, I think it'll be Ring too, but might be Index. Do the Pinky have grunts? Great fucking question. I got no clue. They are a syndicate like others, so maybe. The thing is, Araya was obviously not a clone. The clones can't exist in the city. But she was obviously a tube experiment of Shiomi. Right? That's why she looks like Ryoshu. So it could make sense if the Pinky came there because of Shiomi. And the fact that is a child of the Pinky kind of unaccounted for. So maybe. Yeah, Rien was still in the Index until after he betrayed them with denying the prescript. Yeah, everyone else was booted. Callisto was booted because his art was probably outdated. Corporalism, no one really cares about his corpses anymore. Nice Kozan. Very epic Kozan. The only interactions with the Pinky we've had are Zilu, Zigong, GQ, Leiheng, and Shiomi. Oh, and Ren. That's like our biggest encounters of them. They were all super bosses except for Ren. Things are neutral? We don't know. They are definitely the most mysterious. Araya counts? She's not part of the Pinky, no. She has Shiomi's blood. Yeah, Ren technically wasn't a member, but he was an apprentice, so... You know, he trying. Honest blood going a little loot? Yes. Yeah, he's putting his heart and soul into it, he's trying. Bushiga! Ryoshu has the Tianshu Star, but she's not an official affiliate of the Pinky. She just has the title of the star from the sword. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lovely strat of ignoring and just murdering. Nice. True. Well, she did. She had the star inherited to her name. So Araya had the star, so she did have a title. Are they supposed to be thinking things? They're supposed to do. They're just kind of like, they kind of just love humanity. That's all they really care about. They just want humanity to succeed, advance. Well, at least that's what the original purpose is. Nice.
꺾고 제쳐라.
Very good damage. Bonk bonk. Headbutt.
사물. 앵화.
Big numbers.
자세가 무너졌네.
Nice.
감사하다.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all I want, really.
파우스트가 맞이하죠.
Bam 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 bam. Bungies. What you doing? Makes me think I'm doing it wrong. No, I'm just when you have like true damage things like sinking or rupture or you can kind of just and you find him like in the wild. He always has less HP when you find him in the wild than as a boss, so. There.
빈틈투성이군.
이쪽으로.
Alright. This is the 4th pack, by the way, so we're getting there. We're almost at the final pack. Love this music track, man. Such good music. Enter bong. Boom.
자세가 무너졌네.
Boom. Outis, no.
사물. 앵화.
Nice.
와르르 무너지는군.
Oh yes, Yusong skill 3. Beautiful. How do you trigger Kozan? You need to have you need to have more than 3, I believe,
빈틈투성이군.
of the buff. And then once the count hits 0 or the potency hits 5, you will activate the skill. You have to have above 2. If you have below 2, it doesn't activate. Come on, double event, dude. Let me get the freaking gamble, lads. Come on.
장땡.
Is it 3 or more? Weird. I'm not that bothered to fight him. Just give me the game. Then give me the damn gift, bro. Very nice. Have you? There we go. Ooh, clear mirror, huh? You know what? Give me clear mirror. Cause I want to try something. I gotta upgrade this too. Ah, but we need to sell. We need money. Maybe I'm getting tired, but like I got this run. We're almost finished with the run anyway, so it's not a big deal. What do you tell you to do if the prescript tells you to disobey it? Then you disobey it.
양호. 아마도.
What gift am I looking for this run? So we're looking for the thread. It's a bunch of thread. It's keywordless, so it might be a bit hard for us to try and get. So my hope is maybe I could do a bunch of tier 4 fusions and just kind of RNG into it. At least that's what I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't actually know if it's a tier 4 or not. I think some people mentioned it was a tier 4. I don't know.
빠르게 처리하지.
So we'll see once we actually get into the area. And maybe we'll see if we get lucky if it's in the shop or something and we can see it. Yeah. We'll see if any of the sin packs can show us the gift at all. That would be really nice. Unfortunately, we can't see the gifts at the end reward screen because, well, we don't have infinite, so we can't go beyond, but... Good saga.
자세가 무너졌네.
빈틈 투성이군. 스틸레터.
허술하군.
전술 시야
Whale.
오제트의 눈으로
Whale. Whale. Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here?
이쪽으로. 진짜.
Yeah, GQ says the Pinky is no longer what they are. Like, he has mentioned that they have strayed from the path of humanity and virtue. Obviously, they are a syndicate at the end of the day, right? They are not good people. Otherwise, you would not be in the syndicate. Nice. Damn. Smoke that guy. Thank you, floor 4. Okay, we'll take Rain Cloud, and I'll take ND. This is perfect. 2 tier 4s, you link. Be gambling? Trying to. Alright, we are looking for Sin packs. I do see an Envy here. We could go to this pitiful Envy. But I want to do some refreshes to try and see if we can find it in the shop rewards. So I see Lust here. I see Envy here. Let's do a little refresh, see if anything else shows up. No, we can't do that. It's not in Thunder and Lightning. It needs to specifically be... Okay, it can show up in Tyrannical Pride. Okay, we'll go to Tyrannical Pride then. Ignore that, we're gonna go fight Kim with Sinking Identities. It's all cool. Right, sure. Okay. What's the idea behind the team? Tremor Sinking. We can get a few more Ego gifts on the way. I'll buy this. We get a few more Ego gifts on the way. Try and sell as much money as possible. Try and clog up the pool of keywords. Yeah. Blop, blop. Bang, bang. What are we searching for? We're searching for this Sin Pack Affinity exclusive Ego gift, which looks like a bunch of string. Or threads. So that's what I'm looking for right now. We're on the final pack here, so... Nice, good stagger, man.
자세가 무너졌네.
전술 시야 전개.
빠르게 처리하지.
예측한 대로 적개체 무력화.
Oh, I see. The win rate has chosen the damn little scrub. Ba-ba. I'm looking for thread, yes. Yeah, alright. Steam transport machine.
일기당천.
Bang, bang, bang.
성공. 진짜. 격발.
Tremor sinking. We got tremor sinking with multiple panic types and multiple tremor types. We have like sinking. We have like blue sand. We have shadowbound. We have manor. There goes the manor. We have decay. We have tremor hemorrhage. We got concussion. We got a lot of variety. That can kind of stack onto a boss. I'm so happy that Renkler was good.
전술 시야 전개.
조심하랬지.
오제트의 눈으로.
He's like, I love Renkler.
격발.
자세가 무너졌네.
Will turn into a time-consuming boss.
무너졌네.
I think they'll change it.
빈틈 투성이군.
I think they'll adjust it. They know how much people did not like R2. They'll adjust it. But also, even if they made it harder, like we have Malphast, so like nothing is hard anymore. If you think about it. We have so much more stuff compared to when like Line 2 came out. They could make Bokak so much harder and it probably wouldn't matter. What's so bad about R2? The thing about R2 is that it was long. It was really, really long. And there were two super annoying fights, which was the Steam Transport Machine and Sun Shower, that were just kind of slogs. They became like infinitely tanky.
물론
100% more HP on Drifting Fox, yeah.
꺾고 제쳐라.
But like I say that like haha we have Malphast, but like the thing is we have so much more stuff now. Then compared to RR2 back then, you could realistically, they could make it as hard as possible. I think it's you could go through it.
자비에 감사도.
Like obviously it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it was long because you had to cycle, but they're making it a chain battle now.
스틸레터.
So now they're doing a chain battle system where there are still cycles, but it's all a chain battle now.
확인 사살. 3월.
Why Sheepdon over Saurodon? Sheepdon has a unique panic type, and Sheepdon
지금이라도 말.
has more priority on her sinking count. Or like sinking complication.
전술 시야 전개.
조심하랬지.
오제트의 눈으로. 억제 성공. 진짜. 격발. 적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
She's also a very cute sheep, that is true.
하나 넘고 물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라.
If you could buy specific gifts, I don't know, that'd be too easy. The fact that you can buy specific skills now is like insane already. Dude, this is a long ass. I don't know. Yinlong and Tricologism? Yeah,
예측한 대로.
I think so. So they're making it a circle. Alright, because it's based off the train system. And they're making it a circle. So they said that they're going to add more fights. It's going to be less gimmicky, but more fights. So I think it's going to be like less wave enemies, you know, like less mooks, right? Like random like mannequins and less maybe fucking whatever. And it's going to be more boss fights and probably like Envy Pekatorm.
불어오는 대로.
That seems to be the direction they want to go now with it, where it's like more fighty, but like less like random side enemies. It's like random fucking thumb, for instance. Like, what are you doing here? It's going to probably be more like boss, like Envy Pekatorm, boss, because I like the Envy Pekatorms. They like their Envy Pekatorms.
일기당천.
And to be honest with you, I also like fighting Envy Pekatorms. So I don't mind.
무수히 넘.
All I know is that
얼마든지 꺾고 제쳐라.
All I know is that our hubris
자비의 감사도
will return when those Envy Pekatulum take on the entire High Show team. You need to understand, guys. High Show Pekatulum is fucked. Lord Lu has 2 involds. Lord forbid he tears of the Tarnished Blood. He has Lord's Guard from the High Show. They have Assist Attack from Faust. They are never jumping that Lord Honglu. He is going to assist attack your ass. And then he's going to Tears of the Tarnished Blood you. And then we're cooked. And then Malfaust is going to get the assist defense. And she will hit you with the skill 3. And that'll be Kim Ji-hoon's cathartic moment.
이것이 말의 행진이요.
Alright. We're in the final shop. I'm not going to purchase anything. We're just gonna try and keyword and just try and refresh through, maybe refresh and see if we can find any of it. So I don't know what I'm looking for. It's keywordless, so doesn't really matter what keyword we use. We're looking for it. There's no recipe or anything. So now we just sit here and refresh, and if we find something that helps us refresh better, then we'll take it. A lot of good stuff, but not what we want. Nope. Nope. I'll notice it? Okay. There's a very high chance we don't get it. Okay. Not looking good so far. Alright, we didn't seem to get anything here. So what we can do is now we can try the alternative method where we fuse stuff. I'm sorry, did I just fail 2 10% again? Bro, this is not the time to be fucking... This is not the time to be rolling 10%, bro. I'm trying to roll a tier 4. Oh my god, bro. Kim Ji-hoon, bro. Stop trolling me, man. Jesus Christ, bro. God damn. Okay, Book of Vengeance. Ah, freaking damn, bro. He's trolling me, man. But yeah, this is pretty much what we're doing, by the way. We're just gonna do this. And see if fate gives us the what we want. And we're just gonna luck for it. Okay. Well, we're getting keywordless ones. It's you know, potentially doing well. I don't know. Look a little grim so far. Little grim. Faith. The tier 4, yeah, apparently it's a tier 4. I've been told, so. We're pretty much just gonna try and we're just gonna fuse everything I own. We're just gonna fuse everything I own. We'll deal with the boss consequences of the boss later. Well, multiple people have said it was a tier 4, so I'm just going with that assumption. There is a lot of tier 4s that I do not have. Check recipes. It's not a fusion there. What recipes have? Recipes doesn't have anything. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until I have no items left. I mean, I can win with just these items. It is literally not a big deal. I will gamble until the very end. Okay, I think it's the very end. Alright, I'm gonna have to start sacrificing, some tier 4s now and kind of do a little bit of a backwards like thing. Hey, I mean, puncture is good, but not what I want. Okay, that's charge rock. Alright, we're gonna slowly go through. Oh! We found it. Entangled Fate. Combat start at 7 A-res. All allies gain final power +5 for this turn once per encounter. Huh. Yo, congratulations. Thank you. I'm so happy about that. That's not bad. Final, it's once per encounter though, so it's a bit situational. But +5 is +5. I mean that is like, okay, let me give you an example. That's like extreme tier difference. You know what I mean? Like if I'm an extreme, like this is the, okay, you know how I say the most important turn of extreme is the first turn? This is like that. Let's first sin. I think it's just once per encounter. I think the gift just activates once per encounter. That's it. Yeah, this is like... It's good if it's hard to get. Yeah, this is like... I need to win the first turn no matter what. I need 5 power stat. And considering my lineup right now, yeah, I might need 5 power. High key. Might need that 5 power. Take the earth, it'll become the fertilizer that feeds it. True. Yeah, like, oh, on floor 10, yeah, this is way easier. You gotta remember, this is 5. You can upgrade it? No, you cannot upgrade it. This is because we only are limited to floor 5. I think once you get, like, anywhere between floor 8 to 10, it'll be so much easier. I mean, we're pretty good at the rock. I'm just gonna rock and roll right now. Alright, let's rock. It is gas harpoon. Ja. Cacanera. And blip. Whip. I don't have a music playing, so I'm just gonna roll dog it with my fucking voice, and we're gonna jump her ass. Yep, that's just it. We're gonna jump her. I think the best thing we can potentially get is a gloom res. I'm happy you got it. Yeah, we're now facing QG Hood. Do you think it applies to scissor attacks? I hope so. That would be cool. Obviously, also we have to like win. I'm not actually sure if we can win this without any of my ego gifts. I kind of sacrificed all my ego gifts. So, you know what? Let me get some music. Let me just get music, because this might be a long battle. This one might be a long one. So, yeah. I'm just gonna put on the first track I see from Lunatic. We'll put on... What's this? Scroll down a little bit here. Yeah, this is good enough. All right, let me put this truck on real quick. Oh, I haven't heard this theme pack song in a while. Let's have my team staggered. What happened? Don't do that. Cringe.
포위만
There you
구출.
go. Do. All right, there we go. Sun shower.
쓸데없는 관심 필요 없다. 전술 시야 전개.
Oh god, this is just her first phase. Just lock it in. Bow, 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 bow. There you go. Boom. Yeah, this is decay. So decay makes her take more damage. After they failed the clash? Oh, okay, because I was alt tabbed, I didn't see it. Oh, but dude, let go without tremor though, man. The tremor's helping. Bam, 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 bam. Where am I done? So remember how I told you all about what's that purple 99X? That's tremor decay. So remember how I told you all that's like, oh, in a situation where you have to pick between God, I forgot how fucking sick this was. Between skills and ego gifts. Yeah, so this is that instance where I have lost all my ego gifts except my tier 4s, but I am being carried by the fact that I picked all skill 3s on my main carries. Of course, now that I said that, none of them show up, but that is what I've been kind of doing. Go for a little bit of that. Wee little bit of this, wee little bit of that. Bam, 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 bam.
당신 짝패군요.
How big is 99 Trem Decay defense down? So I believe, if I remember correctly, I think it's 26 or 20. 26 to 28 defensible down, I think.
승리할 거야.
I'll double check. I believe it's 3 defense. I believe it's 3 per fragile, I think. So 3 defense down is about 1 fragile. And if I remember correctly, I think it's like 7 fragile. Pretty big. Bonk. Haha, 2. And she's taking no damage. Damn, she was just winning every clash. Hell yeah. Pop. A single Kozan. So here, you'll see. 1 defense for every 4 potency. So 99 divided by 4 is 24. And 24 potency, 24 defense level down, divided by 3 is approximately 8 fragile. So she has approximately 80% reduced 80% increased damage taken, which is pretty nice. Also, I actually have to do the gimmick because yeah. Keep in mind, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna save the res chat for the final phase. Final phase, I'll need the res because the final phase will be like a DPS check. I've always liked Decay. Yeah, Decay is like sustained fights like this. You know, this is where Decay shines. Where I need to do a lot of damage with everyone on my team, and you know, not everyone Tremorverse. Obviously, the Tremorverse are nice. Don't get me wrong. I think I staggered her. I did stagger. Oh. Nice. I like defense level down. And I'm tired of pretending that I don't. Alright, this is probably what we're gonna want to do Entangled Fae here. Does anyone other than LCB Faust have a support offensive down? Yes. Malfaust. Malfaust has that. Also, I can't gloom res because Faust doesn't have a gloom. Okay, I have to gloom next turn. Next turn we are gloom pilled. My opinion on the ID skins? I would prefer to have 2 month Walpurgises than ID skins, but I'm not upset about them. So yeah. I don't know if we're still getting that or not, or if it's separate, or if it's not happening, but yeah. I think it's cool. I mean, it's nice because if you want to use an ID that, like, if you want to use, like, you know, Ting Tang Hong Lu without using Ting Tang Hong Lu, now you can do that. Yeah. Break that shield, baby. Boom! Shield busted. Alright. You know what time it is, lads? Time for a little bit of entanglement, as they say. Well, what if I just don't clash with you? I'm just not gonna clash with that skill. Entanglement time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can feel that final power. Oh yeah, let me see that final power. Oh yeah. I like that. It will be fine. I'm not gonna... Well, I'll stagger her before that happens anyway. Yeah. That final power is really good. Dude, this might be an... Dude, this could be a really good extreme gift. I would just stagger her. That might be a really good extreme gift, man. That is a really good. 5 final power just like that is so nice. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Fucking popped her with a gun. Yeah, that's a keywordless run gift right there. For real. I'll be running that. Hooray! Okay, no victory music though, because I don't have the music disabled. But yeah, Gregor won it at the end. Oh, dude, he sneaked it from Outis at the end with that. He sneaked it with the gun. Dude, he looked at Otis's guns and he said, Ujat guns? Nah, Solemn Lament guns. And he bing, 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 bing. Took it out right under her nose, dude. That's the go right there. Damn. Nice job. Nice work. The confirm screen. God, it's so weird not hearing music. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How much, how minus are we? I don't think we're that minus, right? Probably like minus 20. +4, baby! Oh my goodness, guys. What can I say? It's just that easy. It's too easy. Let me get a +4 starlight. Yeah, add that to my goddamn list. Boom. We plus in this office. Let me quickly get the music on real quick before we yap real quick on the compendiums. Because I need my music. Alright, let's grab our boxes. Good amount of boxes. And if we have a look over here, chat, at the compendium. Boom. The only ego gifts we are missing are the choice event from the gamble. This tremor gift from textbook, which we can do that tomorrow. And the cursed and blessed gifts, which we are bugged until next week anyway. So, yeah. I guess I'm down this event. And probably get this as well in the meantime. And there you go, guys. That is it. That's going to be all for today. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow, guys, okay, is Kit Day. Walpurgis Kit Day. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, Walpurgis is tomorrow. Well, not Walpurgis tomorrow, but kit review tomorrow. We will see you all there for when we analyze. Okay, we will be analyzing the ego on live stream, baby. Burn season is real. All right. Y'all have a good one, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.